Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday, y'all. Hope y'all are having an awesome weekend. A-log 94. It will be about 4 men who went missing all in one day, same town. I know I'm wrong, but it was a guess. That would be crazy. Oh. I haven't sat down and done a live in quite a while. Feels like forever. We got 2 people watching. So yeah, I'm going to chat about whatever's going on. And if anyone has a suggestion about what video they'd like to see me do next, there we go. Might as well chat about some of the current events in the true crime world. As far as the Kylie Rodney case goes, law enforcement came back saying ruled it an accident. That doesn't surprise me at all. I said that, I don't know how many weeks ago, that they weren't going to pursue anything. They were going to try and sweep it all under the rug and just call it an accident. That's why they waited so long to do that press release. They were hoping people would lose interest. And yeah, I don't believe it was an accident. I just don't. Is it possible? Yeah. But it just doesn't feel like an accident to me. I don't know if my StreamYard is frozen or what. I'm just going to check it out on my phone here. So I'm not seeing any comments. If you're watching, say something. Hey, Lucia. Hey, Dodie. So, hey, Chatty Jen. So, for everyone coming in, do you think that Kylie Rodney's death was an accident? If you do, put a number 1 in the chat. If you don't, put a number 2 in the chat. Hey, Chatty Jan, Sunshine Daydream, She Ran Calling Wildfire, Mandy K, Muffy Dragon Slayer, and Dawn. Okay, so we got nope, and all 2s so far. I mean, you're not going to get ridiculed or anything if you think it was actually an accident. Don't do that over here. I'm just curious. Hey, Kim Shepard, Leslie Ellswick. Hey, Mandy. Gigi says too. Yeah, I don't think it was an accident. It's not so much about the circumstances of what happened to her. It's how everybody reacted that really makes me think that there's something else. Like, so many people were, as soon as she was found, it's like everyone was angry instead of sad. It doesn't make sense. Oh, here comes Chubbs. Hey, buddy. I'm wearing a hoodie, so his claws aren't going to hurt me as much. Hey, Lil Wayne. I think you thought accident in the beginning, but not now. I mean, it is possible that it was an accident. I'm not going to say it's completely impossible, but it's just, yeah, hope and truth. That's exactly it. Too much weirdness. Like, everyone acted so weird about it. Why was there a GoFundMe put up immediately after she went missing for so much money? Why did it take some outside civilian, AWP, to find her? And when she was found, why did everyone act so weird? Just, it doesn't add up. Hey, Tammy Ayo. Oh, working on Sunday. That sucks. Yeah, mom acted. She's one of the weirdest ones. Her little speech was just, it gave me chills. Honestly, like, there's just something so cold and I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something very wrong with that woman. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was an accident. I mean, I know that's what law enforcement would love. Oh, just accept it's an accident and move on and everything. But I don't know. We'll see. Apparently, AWP has a lot more information that they've been holding back. But now that law enforcement said that they're just really an accident and their investigation is basically done, maybe they will say something or put out the other info. Who knows? I really hope they do. Hey, Terry, G2D. It was an accident with the help of her friends. There's more than what's being said. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's the Truckee way. Ow, 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 ow. There we go. Okay, you want to come right up here for a bit? Okay. I can't hold you like this for long, though, because you're fat. Yes, you're very fat. We were actually, I had to do some work in the city a couple hours away. So last night we were in a hotel. No, not last night, the night before. So we'd been gone away from these guys for about 24 hours. So now they're soaking up all the attentions they can get. Right? Mm-hmm. AWP changed their tune. I have not been following anything they've been doing or saying. So actually, if they go and say, yeah, it was an accident, we're not going to release anything else, that's going to look pretty bad on them. But we'll see. Hey, Frankie Hopkins. I'd hold him like this the whole time if I could, but he weighs at least 20 pounds. Yeah, Chubbs is a fitting name. Look at the size of this thing. He wasn't this fat when we took him in either. He is well loved, and he doesn't miss a meal. Okay, I'm going to put you right on top of me there, and you can stay or you can go somewhere else. What was up with Doug last night? I don't know. I missed everything YouTube was. Matthias is around. I heard him meow. I don't know if he's in here. I do not know. Okay, so I'm guessing not a lot of you saw my video that I put up. Probably about half of you, I'd say. Hey, Kimberly. So anyways, I'm going to play it in case, and if you've seen it, don't need to see it again, come back in like 6.5 minutes. But if you haven't seen it, just have a watch. And that's the kind of videos I'm going to be doing on my channel. So after that, then I'm going to poll you guys and see what cases I should do videos about next.
All of them.
All of them, yes.
But
anyways, I'm going to share the screen here and play that video in case you guys haven't seen it. And then we'll talk about it after. Blah, blah, blah.
Searching for music for your next video? Then you need to check out our list.
As Gannon and Duarte are doing, trying. The Smiley Face murders, an inexplicable string of deaths of young, healthy, popular, athletic men spanning more than 20 years in several cities and states. Is this the work of a serial killer, a cell of serial killers, or is it some bizarre mixture of murder and accident? You decide. Our story begins February 17th, 1997 in Manhattan, New York. Patrick McNeil Jr. and his friends were having some drinks at the Dapper Dog Bar in Manhattan. The only thing out of the ordinary was Patrick seemed to be more intoxicated than he should be, considering how much he had had to drink. It was noted by witnesses that Patrick was seen stumbling all over the place as he left the bar, falling against parked vehicles, vomiting. And there was also something else very strange. There was a vehicle noted that was following him. They would stop when he fell, and when he got up and started stumbling again, they would follow him. Was this the killer or killers? Patrick never made it home that night. In fact, it wasn't until nearly 2 months later his body was recovered in the water at the Bay Bridge section of the Brooklyn Owl's Head Water Pollution Control Plant, over 12 miles from where he was last seen. The cause of death was listed as drowning, and manner of death is undetermined. For this to be accurate, Patrick would have had to fall into the water, travel 12 miles over 50 days, undetected. That doesn't really add up to me. Also, there was burning and charring on his torso and face. There were ligature marks around his neck and wrists, and there were fly eggs in his groin. Now, for there to be fly eggs in his groin, he would have had to have been exposed to the open air for a few days before being put in the water. So how they listed this as drowning or undetermined is beyond me. And there are several cases that happen just like this. Very odd scenarios, very odd situations, and bizarre circumstances that just don't point to accidental death. This was the case that got the attention of Detective Kevin Gannon. He knew something was wrong, but at this point he had no idea the strange and tragic road that lay ahead of him. Gannon vowed to never stop searching for answers, even in retirement, and he would not be alone. He was soon joined by Detective Anthony Duarte. Over the years, they kept collecting data on similar drownings. There were dozens, all athletic, all popular, successful types. All suspicious circumstances surrounding their deaths. And in many cases, smiley face graffiti was found nearby, and all of the victims were found in water. Brian Welzian, age 21, went missing January 1st, 2000 in Chicago. His body was not found for 77 days, and he had minimal decomposition. And again, death was listed as accidental. This does not add up. Todd Gieb, 22, of Michigan, went missing the 25th of June, 2005. His body was found 22 days later. It was speculated that he drowned, got too drunk, fell in the water, and drowned. But friends and family would refute that, saying he wasn't a big drinker, and he was a very strong swimmer. And this was in the summertime. Hypothermia wouldn't be an issue. So this does not make sense. Lucas Holman, 21, went missing in October of 2006 in Wisconsin. Lucas was found 3 days after going missing, but it was determined his body had only been in the water for 3 to 12 hours. This does not add up. Dakota James, 23 years old, went missing January 25th, 2017, found in the Ohio River 10 miles from where he was last seen. There are dozens more cases just like these. Inexplicable deaths, shoddy police work, and laziness instead of doing what retired detectives Gannon and Duarte are doing, trying to figure out who is killing these people. Not all of these are murders, likely. Some were accidents, but there are so many that just don't add up. People being missing for days, weeks, even months before being located, and their bodies have minimal decomposition. That has to mean that they were kept alive somewhere before being killed and placed in the water. There's no other explanation for it. So what do you think? You think it's a serial killer? A group of serial killers? Or some kind of bizarre string of accidents? Or maybe some combination of the above? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that thumbs up. And I hope you like this video. There's going to be more like this coming. So stay tuned. Alrighty. So yeah, that's the type of videos I want to do on this channel. This one is a lot shorter than ones in the future are going to be. But I only had a day. So I wanted to make sure I got something out. If you think that Chubbs is perhaps eating both of his and Matthias's food, hit the thumbs up. Funnily enough, Matthias will push his way in. They both have a bowl. But yeah, Matthias will go in and eat from both bowls, and Chubbs will sit back and wait. It's the weirdest thing. You like that, Chad? Thank you. I'm glad you guys liked it. So, what cases would you like to see me do a video like that on? I mean, there are obviously like the big ones: Chris Watts, Summer Wells, Kylie Rodney, Gabby Petito. But yeah, and while I do want to do those ones, I'd like to do like lesser known ones as well, because I did see a couple people say they never heard of this and they didn't know anything about this case. So I'd kind of like to do that as well. Aimless Sleuth, you're new here. Well, welcome. Hope you enjoy. These weekend lives are pretty laid back and relaxed. We just chat about whatever. But yeah, do any of you have a case in mind? Yeah, old, forgotten, cold cases. Yeah, that's kind of the main thing. I was toying with doing urban legends, so I might throw some of those in there. But obviously, I will eventually do the bigger cases. But those are going to be ones that I want to spend a lot of time on and really make professional with a lot of information in. Why was Muffy put in timeout? I have no idea. Have we got a rogue mod over here now? It must have been an accident. Had to have been. Yeah. No worries, Lucia. I've actually done that myself. If you got the phone in the pocket, yeah. I did that before. Love to see progression in the Speed Freak killer case, as there are still victims not recovered. Okay, I'll write that down. Speed Freak killer. A couple in my hometown back in the 80s were beaten to death. Wealthy, he was a preacher, murdered with a fire poker stick, never solved. Holy. Yeah, Muffy, if you're still watching, it was an accident. Semi-cold case of serial killers in Lumberton, North Carolina. Well, don't beat yourself up. Accidents happen. It's kind of annoying that you, like, if you have something like Spotify, you can actually like turn your phone, well, not turn it off, but like click it so the screen goes black so you can't accidentally touch anything and it still plays. I wish YouTube would do that. Hey, Tanya. Where'd Chubbs go? I'm not sure. I think he might be downstairs cuddling with Mama. What's up, Genji? I had to lean in to make sure that's a thumbs up. Kind of looks like it could be something else till you get closer. I was like, oh, what'd I do? Oh, when I was playing the video, I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but Cher had said that somebody out there is saying that they got pictures of me, and no, they don't. I don't share pictures with anybody except my wife. So if anybody's out there saying that, you see that, it's not true. So no worries there. 4 men they just found in a lake. Do you know where that was? Sounds like a boating accident. Oklahoma. All right, I'll look into that. Jeez. Reminds me of when I was a kid. There was a boy. He was a year older than me. But I did pal around with him on occasion. 4 guys on bikes? Okay. But anyway, I didn't know him real well. Like I knew him, but I didn't hang out with him every day or anything. But I remember this so clear as day. I was getting ready for school one morning and the phone rang. And I don't know who it was. My sister answered the phone, and it was obviously bad news. And she got off the phone. She said, Daryl and his dad died last night. And I was just like, what? And she didn't really have much more info at the time. But so I went to school, and people were showing up, and then we were basically told we can just go home. Because, I mean, it's a small town, so it really shook everybody. But what had happened was he and his dad were fishing in a dugout, and he could swim, but his dad couldn't. Somehow the boat tipped. His dad went in the water, and he tried to save his dad, and obviously didn't work out so well. They were found in the dugout at the bottom, holding each other. Darzilla, no, it can be solved cases or unsolved. If you want a really hard case to look into, 11-year-old Mikkel Biggs, Mesa, Arizona, 1999. Yeah, I will look into those. Yeah, that was sad. And I remember one of the guys that I did pal around with quite often, that was his best friend. So he was really shook. And I remember it was some kind of English class. We were each writing a poem. And we were young, I think maybe 11 or 12. And he wrote a poem about his friend Daryl. And I just remember, like, even as a kid, like, that hit me so hard. It almost made me start crying. I don't know why he wanted me to check it, see if it was okay. I don't know why he picked me, but I read it and I told him, Tyler, this is amazing. Like, you could really feel how much he missed his friend. Very sad. Chicago child murders. Check into Paul Dennis Reed. First two have within a few miles from you. Oh my goodness. Well, if I do go with that one, I'll probably reach out to you and get you to do some filming of the area, if you wouldn't mind. Hey, Crime Curious. Good morning, coffee lovers. Yeah, hopefully everyone has their coffee. I'm going to have to go get more right away. All right, well, we got a few to go on. And like I said, the big ones, Chris Watts, Summer Wells, Gabby Petito, Kylie Rodney. Yeah. I mean, I know those ones would get a lot more views right now, but it's not what I'm after. I'm more looking to, well, I'm sure a lot of you watch Mr. Ballin. I'm more looking to do videos like that. So I want to sort of cut my teeth on lesser known cases and really get my thing down, and then I'll start doing the bigger cases and getting more detailed and everything, because I've always said my goal is to make documentaries. So I mean, this is like just the editing side of things, but at some point I want to take cases and go and interview witnesses and like go to the places where these events happened and make documentaries. Yeah, I don't want to do ones that are overcovered. I mean, yeah, it's good for the channel. I got 400 and some views on that video I did. Whereas if it was about Kylie Rodney, I'd have 10 times that, but that's not what I'm after. Who really killed the Bordens? West Mesa bone collector? Someone else had a case in Mesa, Arizona. What was that? 11-year-old Mikkel Biggs in 1999. I wonder if those are related. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Darzilla. Yeah, if you have, and this goes for everybody. If you have a case that you would like me to do a video on, and you have any information, news clippings, old like news broadcasts, pictures of perpetrators, victims, all that kind of stuff, by all means send it to me to that email there. That's what that email's for. It's not for, I've got something that will blow your mind about Kylie Rodney's case. That's not what that email's for. Oh, and we have a spammer. Holy, someone's really going for it. There's like 6 in a row. Yeah. Preacher and his wife were both killed. A lot thought it was a grandson. The Lewis murders. Okay. I think I was writing that down before. I don't get it though. Oh my God, I can't write. Lewis. Dalton, Georgia. And I'm going to do, I don't know, probably most of you been around this channel and shares long enough to know about Courtney Struble. So I'm going to do one about her too. Because that one I can actually get some, that happened here. So I can get some video footage. And we did do some interviews with her father and her best friend. 2 of her friends actually. So I can put some of that in there too. Somebody big, man. I don't know what is with those. I don't see that on any other channels except mine. I don't know. To be fair, I don't watch a lot of lives, so. Oh, Chubbs is back. Trying to decide if he wants to come up here. Yep, and there he is. All right, Lucia. So who's got a anything big going on this weekend? Of course, it's Sunday. It's probably mostly over. But who had something big going on this weekend? Anything awesome happen to you, glorious Mamma Jammas? I got to get a new chair because this probably irritates. That probably annoys the crap out of you guys. Bugs me. I try and sit as still as I can, but I just can't. What do you think, Chubbs? He's just so happy to be sitting on Dad. I'll lift him up a little bit so you guys can see his head and his paw. You got rain. That was nice. Oh, you're recovering from surgery, Frankie? Eesh. Well, hopefully you're mending well. Surgery is never fun. I've had a lot of surgeries. Had tonsils. I had like 5 surgeries in my life. Oh, thank you very much, Crime Curious. Yeah, I'll be having a look at that this afternoon. Your mouth is wired shut. Oh, did you break your jaw or something? Holy, that's terrible. So you can only have like liquids? That'd be hell for me. I have such a poor diet. Like I need meat at least twice a day. Got to feed on meat. I'd go nuts if I had to have a liquid diet. Tennessee Vols beat Alabama for the first time in 15 years. What a great game both teams played. Came down the last play with 2 seconds left in the game. It's nice when you watch a game like that and it's close. Yeah. Okay, I'll cradle you up so you can get your hugs in. Actually, not last night, but the night before when we were at the hotel and Cher went live, I was actually sitting there and watching football for the first time. I can't remember the last time I watched a football game. I used to really like watching football, but we don't have cable, so we just got like YouTube, and we didn't have Netflix for a while, but we got it back because the new season of Cobra Kai came out, so we wanted to see that. So we'll probably end up canceling it again. So it'll be just pretty much YouTube and that kind of stuff. I'm trying to bury his face in mine. He's purring. The email bounced back. Oh, it's been so long since I gave that email out. Hopefully I have it right. No, I don't. Sorry, I gave you the wrong one. Terrible YouTuber. Okay, that's the right email. I don't know why I thought I had True Crime Productions at Gmail. Well, thankfully, no one else does. Otherwise, we've just got some random email from somebody. No, thank you, Crime Curious, because if I hadn't done that, I'd have been all you people trying to send me stuff wouldn't have got to me. I think the link, my email is in the description too, but I'm not 100% sure. Yep, I'm a terrible YouTuber. But you know who's not a terrible YouTuber? My lovely wife, Cher. So she's got a live going on tonight. So hopefully y'all will catch that one. The Silver Tongue Unleashed. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, jeez. Cat with the claws. Damn, that's going to bleed. Get a cat, they said. It'll be fun, they said. It's awesome when they love you, but oh my God. They don't understand that they can pierce our skin so easily. It went, yeah, I got the boop, 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 boop. I got that one. Thanks, Crime Curious. I will be looking into that. You are not. Well, I try, but yeah. Forgetting your own email is kind of not a bright move. Let's just say it that way. Yeah, I haven't had cable in years. I can't remember the last time I had it. There's no point. I just never watch it. And now that YouTube is kind of like a big part of my free time, I just wouldn't have the time to sit down and watch a football game or something. There's always something to do. And other days, work has just kicked the crap out of me so bad. I just want to lay in bed and not think. Because I'm getting old. And the MS definitely takes its toll on me. But I'm still going. Not going to break my stride. Nobody gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. I don't know why I find that so funny. All right. Obviously, he didn't hate it so much that he decided he had to leave, though. Down in the dumps. I hope you and Cher have a party night soon. We should. We get the Grinch back soon, right? Yeah. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus and as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. Yes, we do got to have another party night. I think, well, we found a place to rent, so we're going to be starting to move. We can move in about a week early. So this weekend, we're probably going to be like doing lots of packing and stuff. And we're going to need to decompress and unwind. So I'm thinking, yeah, once we move into the new place, we'll definitely have a party, but we might, while we're packing, because we might just need to just take a break. And do you see what's on my face right now? Do you see this shit? Look at this. Isn't a feather. This is the cat's hair. Like, do you see what you do to me? Like I'm leaving it there for a while. It's your fault. Like most cats will shed in like little bits. He just shot me in the face with a clump. Here, put it on your head. It's like, wipe it off. Yeah, I don't know why. It seems like when he's comfortable, he just like goes, he just shoots off like a bunch of spores or something. It's all over everything. It's all over the desk, the mouse pad. This shirt's coated. I know my shirt looks a little weird, but it's green. So doing the green screen thing, not a wise choice, but I like this shirt. So, hey, Channel Surfer. Okay, I'm going to go grab some more coffee. So I will switch to my... God, cat. Can you guys see it? It's just all like floating. Like... Switch to my phone here quickly. And I always love doing this. Enter. Hello, 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 hello. You guys probably think I'm an idiot, but I get a kick out of doing that. It's covered in fur. I come downstairs and she puts her hand up like that. For someone who's such a like popular YouTuber, it's funny that Cher doesn't like to be on the camera. I disagree. Oh my God. Well, that would be awesome, Kimberly. Definitely would not turn down help. When I moved here, I think it was about coming up on 6 years ago. It's quite a while ago, maybe 5. But it was just me and my dad. But I didn't have a lot of stuff. But we moved in one day, in 12 hours. Exactly, Jamesy. He is. He's such a cutie. So yeah, me and Cher moving, it's probably going to take us a couple of days, but I'm hoping that we can work it so we just move like a few things at the end of the day and then get it all done on a weekend kind of thing. But yeah, it'll be fun. At least we got a place now, so.
Oh, yeah. Well, we might like it.
Yeah, it's not a bad little place. Yeah, we found a house to rent. I couldn't get a mortgage, so we're just renting for now. Gonna save up some money and then keep looking. Once we find a nice place, we'll buy it.
But he did mention that. He was like, unless you guys want to buy it. So he did bring it up. So if it does work for us and we like it, you could fix that up nice.
Mm-hmm.
Because you could make it a way, like, honestly, I'd like it a little more if there was a little bit of an extension on it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be so bad.
That's true, yeah. I mean, it's okay the way it is, but yeah.
Because the basement's not.
Yeah, that's a shitty thing is it doesn't have a full height basement. The base, it's like 6 feet.
I would be okay with with an add-on with a lot of space.
Yeah.
With a bigger kitchen. Like even the washer and dryer could go in the basement. No, no,
Not when I'm coughing. Hey, David. I have a problem with having my picture taken or being on camera. Because they're upset. Not too many pictures. I had to get over it. Now I'm old.
He doesn't. I've been okay with it more since I've gotten teeth, but I still don't think
Everyone thinks you're
I'm a
beautiful.
pretty sight to be on camera.
Yes, you are.
Well, that's not my opinion. Sometimes I'm better heard and not seen.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'm better seen and heard.
Like this morning.
Oh, Dave, you did
Hey! She got me. But I got her this morning. Hey! To take a pic of me without me knowing to take better pictures that way. Yeah. Unless you're like mid blink or something and you look like you just had a stroke.
Wait, babe. Tell them what happened at the hotel when we got a hotel for your work. With trying to unlock the door because we got locked in our hotel room.
Oh yeah, okay.
I wish I recorded this, but I was like just enjoying myself watching you. I was like, this idiot.
Yeah, okay. So I'll tell the story. We got a hotel room and it was kind of set up so the pool was in the middle of the building and you could get rooms that bordered it. And then you had 2 doors. So the one door you could open it and you could go right into the pool room. So Cher was streaming, and while she was streaming, there were, I don't know, about 40,000 kids in there. There must have been, I don't know, some kind of party or something going on. Did I not bring my coffee cup downstairs? That was the whole point of coming down here. Okay, so we're gonna walk and talk. So anyways, we figured, okay, well, by the time we're done streaming, most of the parents will have their kids going into the room for the night and we'll be able to actually get out there because I was really looking forward to the hot tub. I was all achy and tired and needed a soak. But yeah, we finished the streams and everything. And I go to open the door to the pool room. I unlock it and everything and I pull and it doesn't open. So I'm like, what the hell? So I made sure the knob was unlocked. I double checked the deadbolt, like I was looking between the door and the jamb and watching it slide. Okay, it's open. There should be nothing stopping it.
Wait, but both Mark and I take sleeping medication, and while I was streaming, he took sleeping meds.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so he was I'm just standing there watching him with the door. It was going on for far too long, and I didn't grab my camera.
Yeah, so I was kind of loopy. Like, I don't take those meds every night, but in the hotel, I figured I wasn't going to sleep very good, so I would. But yeah, so I was a little bit like out of it, obviously. So I don't know. It was probably around a minute, but it feels like
5 minutes.
It wasn't 5 minutes, but yeah, I kept trying. Like, why isn't this door opening? And then I look up, and then there's this little silver ring.
He goes, oh, it's coming from here, and he's pointing. He's pointing, but
Then,
first he finds a black deadbolt, and then he goes, like he just fixed the problem. He was so excited.
Like, yes, we can finally go in there.
Quickly lose.
And then I tried again, and oh no, deflated. So then I realized that that's a key lock that they lock from the inside of the pool room, so guests can't go in there after hours. It took me way too long to figure that out.
Hilarious. And so was when you thought you were making a shortcut to the room. We did finally figure it out. You did, but we were walking. Our keys wouldn't work.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
And
that's
let's walk this way and see how much quicker it wasn't.
it was doomed from the start because when we first got there, no better late than never. Who's your mama?
It was doomed from the start, you said?
Yeah. When we first got there, you know, they set us up with our room, and it was probably as far away as you could get from the front desk as possible, like just about. Like we were walking for, I'd say, 5 minutes inside the hotel before we finally got to our room. Like it's a big hotel. So yeah, we're walking. We had to turn left, and then we had to turn left, and then we had to turn left, and then we went through these doors, and then the room was in like it was insane. So, and then we go to try the key, it didn't work. Nothing happened. I tried both keys several times. I flipped them upside down, put them backwards, everything. No, not working.
Walk back.
So then we had to walk back with our luggage because we weren't going to leave it there. God knows if we'd be able to find it again. So we had to walk all the way back. So we're talking, this is 10 minutes now. So go up to the desk, say the card's not working. They put it in their little machine or whatever. So then we had to walk all the way back, and it finally worked. But then we were gonna leave, and right next to our room, pretty much, was an exit. I'm like, I bet you if we go outside here, we'll be closer. But no, because like we were physically closer to the entrance, but there was a fence
It's so fucked up.
on that one side of the hotel, so you couldn't walk around that way. You had to walk around this way. So we had to walk around 3 sides of this giant hotel. And like I was so tired, y'all.
You guys,
But eventually we got it because then we got in the truck, and then I drove my truck all after. Yeah, that's why we went outside, because we went to go get food or something.
Yeah, this was.
But then when we came back, I drove the truck all the way around.
Yeah, you did.
And then we were close to our room.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you guys, when we found that they locked us in our hotel room, he had the saddest face. He was all like,
I was legit sad.
He turned
I just wanted to go in the hot tub
with the most defeated look, and he's like, they locked us in our hotel room. And I was like, I've seen horror movies like this. I'm like, they're gonna kill us. I was like, and I was like, oh, it's because they don't want us to hop in the pool in the middle of the night. That's why.
Mm-hmm. Who closes a pool at 9?
I can only think of Luke Wilson's vacancy movie. That was like a big one. But
never a dull moment we go. There's never a dull moment we go anywhere. I don't know if we're just like prone to calamities.
No.
But
it's always funny. Whenever
we go anywhere, like even just to Walmart for milk, something happens and it becomes an adventure. We really do need to start filming ourselves 24/7.
The best shit is we never have recorded, but I thought about it too late with the door. But
she should have recorded me, because I mean, when I'm tired, just when I'm like after a long day of work, and we drove for 2 hours and then I worked all day, so I was tired. Even when I'm just tired with the MS and everything, I'm dumb. I'll say
You're not dumb.
Yes,
no,
I am.
You're not dumb.
But then when I have a sleeping pill on top of it, like I get confused easily. Like it would take a normal person about 5 seconds. It's like, okay, well, these are unlocked. Oh, what's this? Oh, the door's locked from the other side. But it took me, I'm saying a minute, but she's saying it was like 5. Either way, it took me way too long to figure out that we could not open that door.
Well, it was probably, I'll say like 3 minutes, because I don't know, because I was just, enjoying it. It was hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, and there were no bananas in sight at this hotel.
No bananas at this hotel. I told everyone, if I see a banana, I'm fucking throwing them at people.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, it's a safety thing. I get it. But I wish hotels would have like the pool open for adults
Well,
later.
in Minnesota, yeah, they have a time where like it's no kids allowed in the pool. In a lot of hotels, it's usually like kids aren't allowed at the pool past 9, and they usually leave. It's like 10 to midnight or something like that. It's for adults only.
Yeah, they closed it. They closed it to everybody at 9.
He was like, let's walk down there and see. So again, we went back traveling down to the main floor.
Oh yeah,
Let's
I went and
put
tried.
boots on.
Yeah, I tried the other access points just to make
Tried
sure.
his key in all the doors, like 2 different doors. To
Maybe
the
they
pool.
missed one. I don't know. But no, alas, I did not get to get in the hot tub. And that was a big selling feature for the hotel we were going to be
That's
at.
exactly
As long
what
as
we were
there's a
looking for.
hotel, and Cher was like, they gotta have breakfast. She loves her breakfast, which they didn't have that either.
No, but
But this hotel sucks,
I
y'all.
paid the $15 ad fee, the room for the special pool room.
Yeah, that was. You pay an extra $15 to have a room that bordered the pool,
And not use
and
it.
we didn't even get to use the thing. Like, if I could go back to that night, I would say, you know what? Hell with it. I am going to be kicking. I'm going to be punting these little shits. Take your stupid pink water wings and get out of the hot tub.
No,
You don't need it.
Why don't you just go in there and sit down and boot them kids out? And you're
They're not
like,
going to do
nah.
that. They're on vacation. They're having fun.
Well, what it was either a party or a school, because they had rented out multiple hotel rooms. They had all of their doors open, and there was all.
Yeah, it was a very large group.
It was. Yeah, they must have had like 20 hotel rooms rented. So it was the wrong night.
Yeah.
And you would think when I'm calling people and talking about the pool, because some of the pools are closed down for maintenance and stuff, so I want to make sure there's a pool and hot tub. Why they wouldn't fucking say some kind of pool party was going on or something
Yeah.
is beyond me.
Bastards.
Bastards. No,
All I could do
I'm in
is
my house coat and shades.
just watch all these kids just having a blast. And I was jealous. I was jealous of a bunch of kids.
We started.
So I just sat there and pouted and took my sleeping pills. And then when Cher's finally done the stream, I'm like, okay, now we can go. And the door's locked.
The door's locked. He just wanted to.
I just wanted to sit in the hot tub.
So then he was pissed. And he goes, well, I'm hungry. And he goes, we're going to go walk somewhere. And we're in Regina. And we're in Regina. What was it? On Friday night?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. And there was groups of people walking around. And I still don't know if it was a bird or a woman screaming. But I do not feel safe in Regina. I'm not going to lie. The vibes there, I don't like it. I feel unsafe.
Yeah.
Where we were there. And I've been there twice there with you. No, 3 times now, and I feel the same all the time. It's just not, there's dangerous there. It's full of gangs and shit. I didn't want to be walking with him, who people saw pull up in a newer truck and stuff, in the middle of the night on Friday night because he wants to go get food. I'm like, I don't like this. No. I said, we can order Domino's. And as I'm saying that, and he goes, no, Domino's is closed, and I'm sure nobody's delivering. Sure shit, a Domino's deliverer is walking out of his car. He heard that. As I saw him just, smiling. I'm like, hopefully he's not on that second floor. He's going to be lost in that hotel with the fucking pizza. But anyway, yeah, so then he goes, I'm like, Domino's is open. See, they're delivering right now. And then he's like, I'm like, Google it. He goes, you Google it.
I'm like, I don't want to Google, you Google it.
And I'm like, yeah, they're open till 1 a.m. We can just order a pizza. And he's like, there's a handy mart, but it's kind of far. I'm like, we're not fucking walking in the main street, middle of fucking Regina on Saturday night after you had sleeping bills. And you're walking. No, I'm not doing it.
So long story short, we went back to the room and ordered a pizza.
And I ruined the
And then-
finish.
She ruined the cinnamon sticks. I don't know what she did.
What I say?
You tried something. I don't know what. I think she took the icing and tried to like smear it, like spread it on the cinnamon sticks, but they're covered with cinnamon, so all it did was make like this brown clump. It looked like a little piece of poop sitting on top of my damn cinnamon sticks.
I
I ate them. I ate them. They were
said,
good.
I'm trying something different with the icing.
Still don't know what she did, but yeah. And then when we left, we forgot because we only ate half the pizza. I ate half of mine. Shared had like 1 or 2 pieces out of hers.
I ate 3.
Yeah, and then we left it there. We forgot it when we left the hotel. So the whole weekend was a son of a bitch. That's just all there is. There's no other way to put it.
That's hilarious.
Happy Sunday, Melissa. So yeah, that should have been recorded.
They're probably like, this doesn't even make sense to us, but it's hilarious to us.
Yeah, it was kind of a you had to be there.
And
Kinda
if they
thing.
were there, would they still get it? Or is it
They probably like, dude, there's a lock like right up at eye level. Why don't you see that? And why are you so upset that you could just go have a hot shower?
But why did you try to turn the silver dollar thing?
I didn't try to turn it.
You were messing.
Was I?
Yeah.
Apparently I was trying to unlock the key lock from the other side.
Yeah, you were like, and you kept touching it and rubbing it with your hand, like, and you're like, it's up here. You're like looking down the whole door, and then when you seen it was up there, you kept fucking with the silver dollar thing, and I'm just laughing because I knew, and I just was like, and you're like, it's from right there. I'm like, yeah.
The other thing that would have made this fiasco a lot quicker is if I had just opened the window, like pulled the curtain back and saw all the lights were off in the pool. I'm like, I didn't hear you. I was too busy trying to figure out why the door wouldn't
No,
open.
I didn't say that because I did walk down there with you in my swimsuit, so I thought there was a, or I just knew, and I was just still having a good time laughing. You were so defeated.
I was sad. I'm still sad, like retroactively thinking about it. It makes me sad because I was like, seriously, like all the day, like all Friday was a long ass day. We left super early in the morning. We loaded up the cabinets. We took them to Regina, which is 2 hours
Yeah,
by
that
car.
in his head.
It's actually more like 2.5 when you're pulling trailers. So we finally get there, and we say they're heavy, and we finally get them loaded up. And I'm working like a dog because I want to make sure I get everything done by the end of Saturday, so we don't have to spend 2 nights in Regina. And all I'm thinking about all day is, oh, I don't care how sore I am. That hot tub is going to feel so good. And then I never got to get in the hot tub.
Yeah.
It makes me sad.
Well, we gotta go back to another hotel.
I'm not going to that hotel ever again.
Both
Fuck them
times it
guys.
was bad.
Well, the one time, this was the same hotel we were at when we interviewed Nikki,
Bye, Terry. Have a good day.
the friend of Courtney Struble. So, I mean, and that time we used the hot tub, but I think that was during the week.
It must have been during the week.
Yeah, I think it was. But this time, like there was a bunch of adults there, and even they weren't getting in the pool because there was at least 30 kids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they were in the little paddle pool. They were in the big pool. They were in the hot tub. They were everywhere.
And half the parents had just left their hotel room door open and was just hanging out, all drinking in their hotel rooms with their kids all just in the hot tub and pool. Because there's a water slide there too, but
Yeah, I never got to go on the water slide either.
yeah.
Well, that wasn't much of a priority.
I should have wondered something was going on when 2 other hotels in the area were fully booked.
Mm.
But now I know. And I was trying to, we were going to stay at the Sandman. I really want to go stay at a Sandman hotel. And I'm e-bagging right now. Someone send us to the Sandman Hotel so we can go live. Because that's just funny. But their pools was closed down. Oh man, I was gonna do a Tim Mullen stream from the Sandman Hotel.
I should have. Like,
You should have.
looking back, I should have just said, you know what, hell with it. I'm gonna go and sit in there in a few minutes. I don't care if all these parents stare at the weirdo who doesn't have a kid
with his wife laughing her ass off on the sideline, watching and recording.
Yeah. Kids crawling all over me. Whatever. I don't give a shit.
I don't think they'd be crawling all over.
I guarantee they would have been because there was too many of them. You couldn't avoid them. I would have. If I could go back in time, I'd be like, you know what? Hell with it. I paid for this room. I've been looking forward to this hotel, to this hot tub. I'm going. And I'd have gone. And it would have been glorious. Going and fart. Well, that was the other thing. I was saying, okay, there's that many children, young, 4, 5, 6. There's probably more pee than water in that hot tub too. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what I told you. I'm like, we're probably gonna soak in kid pee now, but it's useful.
Yeah, apparently it's good for the skin. But yep. Oh well, missed opportunity. You're live at 7?
I'm live at 7.
All right, so we're gonna cut this one off and have some lunch. But hopefully we'll see you all at Cher's at 7. So that's in like 6.5 hours or so. Love you guys, and thanks for all your suggestions for true crime bits. I'll be looking into that stuff, and we shall see you tonight. And until then, this is True Crime Productions with Prairie Boy 77, aka Prairie Boy 77, aka Mr. Cher, aka the Beard of Reason, aka the Voice of Reason, and Chubbs and Cher, saying good day, good night, and Godspeed. Thank you guys.